What would you do if your sister secretly married your fiancé and the worst part? You let her. This is not fiction. This is not clickbait. This is the true story of a Lagos girl, a missing bride, and a silent sister who carried shame like a gift just to protect her family. If you've ever loved blindly, waited silently, or sacrificed everything for someone else, this story is for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because stories like this, they speak for all of us. A modern African story set in Lagos, told as a real-life experience. If you had asked me 3 years ago whether my younger sister would ever do something as extreme as replying a marriage proposal meant for me, I would have laughed and said, "Ada, that girl barely speaks when we have guests. But this is Lagos and Lagos doesn't care about your assumptions." I'm Ijeoma Chukwuma, the first daughter of Mama Chukwuma, owner of Mama Chuck's Foods in Ogudu, and late Pa Chukwuma, who left behind a compound with broken water pipes and more debt than memory. Growing up, I was the golden one, the go-getter. I won debate competitions, interned at a law firm in VI before graduation, and once appeared on TV for a community women's rights campaign. People said I was going places and I believed it. My younger sister Adaeze, on the other hand, was quiet, domestic, and invisible to most. She worked part-time at a local tailoring shop and posted embroidery tutorials on Instagram in silence. She wasn't loud, but she noticed things others missed. Anyway, this whole thing began the day I received a proposal not for work, but for marriage. His name was Chima Nwafor, son of a big construction magnate in Abuja, CEO of his own real estate startup, and according to Instagram, a man who traveled more than he slept. We met at a tech summit in Lekki, and 1 month later, he proposed via email. Not a WhatsApp message, an email. Subject line: "Let's build a future." My friends were screaming, "This is your ticket, babe." Even Mama was over the moon. "You'll be flying to Dubai for honeymoon while your mates are taking Uber to Ikorodu." But I wasn't convinced. Chima was the type of man who called waiters by snapping fingers, who asked me what tribe I was 3 dates in, even though my surname was Chukwuma. He didn't listen, he performed. He told me I was polished but traditional, and for some reason, he thought that was a compliment. So I told Mama, "I can't marry someone I don't respect." She cried, "We are not marrying him for you. We are marrying him for the family." That night, I packed a bag and left for Port Harcourt to stay with my friend Amara for a few days just to breathe. By morning, Chima's people had started planning the introduction. Now, this is where the real story begins. Adaeze, the quiet one, the homebody, the good girl, found herself caught between Mama's high blood pressure and Chima's excited in-laws. They had already printed invites. Mama was frantic. What do I tell them? That my daughter is in Port Harcourt finding herself. And Adaeze said, calmly, "Let me marry him." No thunder, no background music, just that. Mama froze. "They didn't ask for you," Adaeze replied, "but they want a wife, not a specific woman. And I can be that wife." They edited the invitation, changed the name, sent a new email to Chima. He didn't even notice. Or maybe he did and just didn't care. That was the first red flag. I found out weeks later when my phone lit up with tagged wedding photos. Nwafor weds Adaeze. I nearly dropped my phone in the middle of a hair salon. Now, Lagos is loud. Gossip flies faster than Uber prices during surge. Everyone had an opinion. Why would she agree to marry her sister's man? Maybe she had feelings all along. Maybe she wanted to save the family's face. But I knew Adaeze. She didn't do it for love. She did it because nobody else had the strength to fix the mess we created. The wedding happened in Lekki Phase 1. White and gold decor. Big Jolliffe. DJ Toxic. Everyone smiling. Everyone pretending. But you could see it in Ada's eyes. She was wearing my makeup style, my Jill style, my bouquet choice, but none of it fit her. After the wedding, she moved into Chima's Banana Island flat, and within 2 months, the fairy tale expired. Chima didn't abuse her physically, at least not that I know of, but emotionally, spiritually. He reduced her to a shadow. He criticized everything. The way she walked, her accent, her low ambition. She doesn't challenge me, he said once at a party when he thought she wasn't listening. Ada stopped posting on Instagram. She stopped tailoring. Even Mama noticed. Your sister is drying up like stockfish in Harmattan. But Ada never complained, until one day she returned to our family house in Ogudu. Alone, with swollen eyes and no suitcase. Just silence. She didn't even knock. She walked in and lay on our old couch, beside the wall clock that hadn't worked since Daddy died. I sat beside her, unsure what to say. She looked at me and whispered, "I wore your dress, but I couldn't wear your life." That broke me. We both cried that night. Chima didn't look for her, not once. Within months, he was spotted in Kigali with a fashion influencer. His Instagram bio changed from husband to investor. And Adaeze? She started teaching tailoring classes for free at a community center in Yaba. Quietly, with no hashtags. And soon, people began to notice her, not because she married a rich man, but because she survived a rich man and didn't lose herself. As for me, I still haven't married, and I may never, but I finally see that Adaeze was never my shadow. I was hers. The girl everyone ignored was the one who stood firm when the family's roof was caving in. Sometimes, love doesn't shout. It whispers in email replies. It wears another woman's dress. It carries shame and silence and still finds a way to stand. That's why I say it boldly. My sister didn't steal my groom. She gave me back my life. In the end, it wasn't about who wore the dress. It was about who carried the weight. One sister found her voice. The other found her peace. And maybe silence doesn't mean weakness, it just means strength in a different language. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever had to walk away from what everyone else wanted for you? And before you go, hit that subscribe button and share this story with someone who needs to hear it. Until the next tale, stay strong, stay kind, stay you.